This is Training with Simon.
Hi, I'm Simon, the world's strongest man, or at least I was in the contest anyway. Of course, I got disqualified for stupid reasons, or, as they said, I just failed to qualify. I don't really know what the difference is, but it doesn't matter, because way back when I was a young man, I won the real strongman contest when I was in the Girl Scouts, because all the girls that were stronger than me were sick that day, or poisoned. I'm not sure what the difference is. But everybody knows who the real world's strongest man is, the world's toughest man, the world's best martial artist, the world's best athlete, the world's smartest man, the world's best looking man, the man with the world's longest penis. Anyway, I challenged Chuck Norris to a fight. He's too afraid to accept, or still in prison for the last time he beat me up. Anyway, since I am the true martial artist here, there's no better way to begin this than with a good old self-defense lesson. This is a face of intensity. This gives you a psychological edge that'll shake your opponent to his very core. It'll make him afraid of you. But you can't always rely on that sort of thing. You see, there are people out there who are even too stupid to be afraid of me. Anyway, let's skip that mumbo-jumbo and get right to the real stuff. The real self-defense. You see, I've shown you in the past how to kick one man's ass. And a lot of times, watching martial arts trainers and things, that's what you'll see. You'll see a lot of techniques for in-ring fighting, or techniques that just aren't actually very effective in real life. Or, like I said, good techniques, but just for one person. Now, today, I want to show you how to fend off multiple attackers. Multiple means when you have two or more of something. Okay, so you see, in this situation, you have to be prepared for attackers from all angles, so that's in front of you, that's behind you, on the left, on the right, above, and below. So what you want to do is you want to use all four limbs. You see, you got four limbs here, Most people only use one limb at a time, a punch, or a kick, or a headbutt or something or another, or even a nut thrust. But that doesn't matter nothing. I want you to use all of your limbs at one time. So what you do, you use this arm, to hit all the people in front of you and on the sides at the same time. You see, you get this motion going here, and nobody can hit me from in front. If they come at me, they'll run into this bad boy right here. From the side, they'll get it too. This side even, they'll get it too, But wait, what if somebody comes at me from behind? I'm dead. Not so fast, because that's what my left leg is for. You see, this fends off all the people coming at me from behind. But now, wait, what if somebody drops down from the sky, like a ninja, and tries to kill me? Well, that's what this bad boy's for. Get all the people up above, All the people up above. But now, wait, what if somebody comes like a bat out of hell and tries to attack me from below? Well, that's what this other foot is here for. Stop everyone below, even the devil, So you get this going right here. You're fending off attackers from all angles. Nobody can get you, Nobody can. Now, I know what you're thinking. Like I said before, a lot of times, you smart, skeptical martial artists like me, you see these techniques and you think, well, obviously that looks really cool. That looks like it could be in a Bruce Lee movie, but does it work in real life? Well, allow me to give you an example of how this self-defense technique can be perfectly practical and ethical and pragmatical in a real-life scenario, So just imagine a room full of dangerous, bad mamma jammas bearing down on me, intent on doing me harm, Observe. Now, imagine a room full of potential attackers laying on their asses. Okay, now that is out of the way. I also have to show you a workout, right? I mean, how else do you get a body like this? Now, the workout I want to show you today is called the squat, okay? I'm pretty sure I invented it. I'm not positive. There might be some other people out there doing it. Anyway, though, doing squats is how you get a great ass like mine. I know I have a great ass, because every time I meet someone new, as I'm walking away, I always hear them saying, "What an ass." And I'm going to show you how I achieve having such a fine ass and such finely toned quads with a squat. Now, here we go. Pay close attention here, okay? Close attention. Oh, yeah. There it is. That's the squat. Now, when it comes to this workout, the only thing that's really hard is getting out of this position. Shit. You can cut. Woo! See, that's a very smart and deliberate way that I did that. Now I don't have to focus on my quads and my finely toned ass again for a couple of months. Anyway, let's move on to sports, because I want to start teaching you people how to do every kind of sport. See, I'm good at all of them, but for right now, I want to focus on extreme sports, okay? Sport number one, we'll focus on longboarding. Now, anyway, longboarding's for jerks anyway. But for you jerks out there who like to do it, I'm going to teach you how. And for those of you who don't know what longboarding is, let me explain it to you this way. When you have a skateboarder who sucks and they can't do any tricks, not even an ollie like the punk-ass bitches that they are, they devolve into longboarders. Now, longboarding is stupid, reckless, and it takes no skill. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're going to be stupid and reckless, you want to be as smart and safe about it as possible. And if you're going to do something that takes no skill, well, you need to practice the skills you'll need to do that. So, let's move outside. I don't know why that FedEx is driving by. I bet they're delivering a package to my wife. I'll tell you something. Every single night the mailman comes to my house and he says he's got a huge package for my wife. And I don't know what it's about because I never see him carrying any boxes. But he always has to go upstairs in the bedroom with her for an hour or two. I don't know what they're doing up there. Maybe installing shelves or... Sounds like they're jumping up and down on pogo sticks. Anyway, never mind. The point is, getting back to longboarding. You see, longboarding, you should always wear protective gear, okay? Just like when you're having sex, because if things go wrong, things can go wrong. There can be injuries, even death, and unwanted pregnancies. I'll tell you something. Yep, I always wear protective gear when participating in any extreme sports or having sex. My wife hates it. The sex, not the protective gear. That's neither here nor there. So, these are knee pads. These protect my knees from getting any boo-boos or owies. These are elbow pads. These protect my elbows. And give me 1 second. I don't usually wear pads normally when I'm out because, you know, I'm hardcore, I'm really extreme, but I'm trying to show you beginner level athletes how to do things. Oh, and this is a helmet. Protect me from getting brain damage, even though some people say to me, what's the point? I don't get it when they say that to me. Anyway, these are longboarding gloves. I'll show you what these are for in just a minute. Now that I have got all of my protective gear on, and my backpack, just like in Dora the Explorer. Now that I've got all of my protective gear on, I have to show you how to ride the longboard, okay? So for starters, you step your front foot, okay, on the board. Pay attention here, suckers. Then, this is the part where it gets tricky. You step your back foot on the board. then it's supposed to start rolling. This isn't working that well. Oh, you know what it is? I learned in physics once that they roll better on pavement than on grass. Okay, back to the basics. I'm on the pavement now. Pavement is made for rolling fast. I've got my front foot on the board. I've got my back foot, my AKA pushing foot right here, okay? Some people push with their front foot, they're idiots. Now, I'm gonna show you something. See, this is what it should look like when you ride. Now, I didn't push yet because I don't want to start rolling and now I'm gonna demonstrate the toddler technique. That's when you lie here and cry until someone comes and picks you up. I intend to send a strongly worded complaint to the people that made these wheels. But that's neither here nor there. Now that I've shown you how to ride, okay, lesson number 2 is learning how to turn on a longboard. You see, a longboard is not like a car with a steering wheel or like a bike with handlebars. No, on a longboard there's none of that. So you turn by leaning, okay? So if you want to turn to the left, you lean to the left, okay? So if I want to turn this way, about this is what I'm looking for, okay? That's a good, efficient way to turn. Now, of course, if I want to turn to the right, the other way, okay, I gotta be back here. You see, you lean the way that you want to turn. Okay, now, let's have a demonstration. I'm not turning. Perfectly effective. Okay, you see, longboarding is based on the no skill style known as downhill, okay? That means you don't do any tricks because you don't have skills. You ride down hills really fast. But so when you're riding down hills really fast, what do you need to know how to do? That's right. You got to know how to stop. Now, that is what these bad boys are for right here. You see, when you're rolling on a longboard, okay, and you're going too fast, you need to shave off speed, you need to stop. This is what you want to do. You get down here and you just grab the wheels, okay? You don't want to grab them with your bare hands. That's what the gloves are for. But you just grab the wheels. You shave off all the speed you need to. It works perfectly smoothly. You stay in total and complete control of everything you're doing. Now, like everything else we've done today, let's have a demonstration. Ran over my damn finger! It's this one right here! And you know what? This is what I say to longboards! This is what I say to longboards! Like I said, longboarding is for bitches. I play man sports, and I'm going back to the Girl Scout. That was an extreme day of extreme sports with an extreme man. But now I want to talk to you about something more serious. An attacker barreling down at us that's very difficult to defend ourselves against. It's not an attacker with a gun or a knife or even fists, but it's a virus, the coronavirus, which apparently you can get even if you don't drink Corona. I only recently found that out. And you know, it's not as easy to prevent as STDs, which you can just prevent by always having sex in the butt. It's really hard to prevent. There are a lot of things they tell you. They say the number one thing is touching your face. So when you're out in public, if your face itches or something, of course, the best way to do it is if you can get somebody else to touch your face for you. If you can't do that, then I don't know what to do. Oh, also when you're going through doors, it's best not to touch the doorknobs, but that's only if you can afford to replace those doors. And also, just to be on the safe side, don't drink any Corona. But now that about sums things up for today. Don't forget to buy my products. There's, my new pill, Placebo. It cures every ailment you could ever imagine. Also, there's the Master Weight for women, because women like to master weight too, even though women always say they don't need to master weight. But I catch my wife and my girlfriend master weighting all the time. Yeah. Oh, of course, the master weight for women, it is lighter, so you ladies, you can last long enough, you don't finish too early, even though for some reason I hear that's only a problem that men have. But now, to sum up this masterful day of masterful training with this masterful man, I'm going to show you how to stretch. That's how it's done, son. That's how it's done, son.